Hey guys, here are signs you have a high IQ. Number one, you spot patterns instantly. You connect dots other people don't even notice. Memes, music, body language. Your brain auto-detects the hidden template and predicts what's coming next like a spoiler machine. It's like having pattern recognition superpowers. You'll notice when someone's lying before they finish their sentence, or predict the punchline of a joke halfway through. You see the rhythm in conversations, the structure behind seemingly random events, and the formula hiding in plain sight. While others see individual pieces, you see the whole puzzle forming before it's even complete. Number two, you overthink everything. People with high IQs tend to juggle a ton of input at the same time, so overthinking becomes the default. You'll say thanks instead of thank you, then replay that tiny moment for 3 days, wondering if you sounded odd. Your brain runs simulations on loop, audits every detail, and pressure tests conversations like it's preparing evidence for trial. Even after you finally choose something, you second guess it 5 minutes later. It's not anxiety. It's your mind refusing to idle. You'll autopsy a simple text for hidden subtext. Every choice turns into a chessboard. You're mapping 5 moves ahead, scanning branches of possibilities and evaluating outcomes before anyone else has even picked up a piece. Number three, you talk to yourself constantly. If you catch yourself narrating your thoughts like a podcast nobody subscribed to, congrats. That's a high IQ move. Talking to yourself boosts problem solving, memory, and emotional regulation, especially when your brain is juggling a dozen tabs at once. You practice debates that'll never happen, commentate simple chores like you're on a cooking show, and mutter, "Where did I put it?" while hunting for your phone. It might look odd, but it's just your mind thinking out loud. Research backs it up. This kind of self-talk tracks with sharper cognitive processing. You'll weigh routes out loud, hype yourself before a presentation, or argue both sides of an idea just to test the sound of it. Basically, you've got a built-in think tank that refuses to go off air. Number four, you hyper-focus like a laser. When something hooks you, hours vanish. You forget to blink, eat, or text back because your brain slapped a "do not disturb" sign on the door and dove 30 tabs deep. This isn't just regular focus. It's like entering a time warp where the outside world ceases to exist. You'll start researching something at 2 p.m. and suddenly it's midnight. You haven't moved, and your coffee has turned into an ice cube. Your brain locks onto interesting problems like a heat-seeking missile, blocking out everything else until you've completely mastered or solved whatever captured your attention. Number five, you forget easy things but solve hard ones. You blank on names, birthdays, and where your charger wandered off to, but hand you a complicated problem and you slice through it like it's nothing. That's your brain triaging, ditching what feels trivial so it can dive deep. Sure, you might skip lunch by accident, yet you'll hoard random space trivia for fun. Your memory's a picky librarian, cataloging the juicy stuff like quantum quirks or historical patterns, and tossing everyday scraps like, "Where did I leave my keys 5 minutes ago?" You can break down complex theories in plain English, but ask if you lock the front door, and suddenly it's a mystery. Number six, you question rules instinctively. Rules and you don't mix, especially the ones that feel pointless. Your reflex is to ask why before how. The moment someone says, "That's just how we do it," your brain flips to resistance mode. It's not about being difficult. Blind compliance isn't your thing. You want the logic of the system before you sign on. Because I said so isn't an answer. It's an invitation to investigate. You spot loopholes not to cheat, but because your mind naturally sketches alternate routes and wonders why everyone else is taking the scenic detour. Number seven, you procrastinate, then crush it. You'll stall starting forever, then sprint at the buzzer and deliver something weirdly great. It's your brain waiting for the stakes to feel real before unleashing the jets. This isn't laziness, it's strategic delay. Your subconscious is processing the entire time, building solutions in the background while you're seemingly doing nothing productive. When the deadline pressure finally kicks in, all that background processing explodes into action, often producing results that surprise even you. You work best when the adrenaline kicks in and makes everything click into place. Number eight, you zone out without realizing. High IQ brains drift constantly. You'll be mid-sentence and suddenly lose the plot, the topic, or what universe you're in. It's not that you tuned them out, your mind just launched itself down a side tunnel. Not rudeness, just fast internal processing, grabbing the steering wheel. You hop from the current topic to a memory, to a juicy tangent, to fixing some problem you parked yesterday. Think of it like a dozen browser tabs open upstairs, and every so often, the wrong one pops to the front. Number 9, you have a low tolerance for fluff. Filler meetings, small talk, clickbait. Your brain taps out fast. You want signal, not noise. Give you substance, a puzzle, or a mission, and you light up. Meaningless conversations feel like mental junk food, empty calories for your brain. You crave depth, complexity, and genuine intellectual challenge. When someone starts telling you about their cousin's friend's dog for the third time, your mind is already looking for the nearest exit. You're not antisocial. You just need mental nutrients, not empty chatter. Number 10, you daydream all the time. Your brain spins up scenes, rewrites dialogues, and drafts full story arcs while you're brushing your teeth. That non-stop inner world-building powers, creative problem-solving, and big-picture imagination. You're not spacing out. You're rendering mental universes in high definition. You'll redesign your 5-year plan in the shower, map out cures for global problems on the commute, or build elaborate what-if scenarios during boring chores. For your mind, downtime is a studio session. Ideas and possibilities are always in production. Number 11, you're sarcastic without trying. If sarcasm slips out before you've even thought about it, odds are your brain's wired for quick wit. Snark takes timing, pattern spotting, and fine-grained language work, all tied to sharper cognition. You're not trying to be rude, you just speak fluent, dry roast. Your mind auto-locks onto the ironic angle, the left-field twist, the perfectly timed zinger. It's like carrying a built-in comedy writer that fires at lightning speed. Number 12, your memory is selective on purpose. You keep frameworks, not phone numbers. Concepts stick. Random trivia falls off the shelf. Your brain saves the tools and tosses the packaging. You remember the underlying principles of how things work, but forget surface-level details. You'll retain the formula for calculating compound interest, but forget your own phone number. Your brain prioritizes patterns, systems, and big-picture understanding over isolated facts. It's like having a memory that automatically sorts information by importance and usefulness. Number 13, you teach yourself everything. You fall into a YouTube hole and come out knowing astrophotography settings, Excel sorcery, or lock-picking theory because curiosity hijacked your evening again. You're a learning machine that doesn't need formal instruction. Give you an interesting topic and access to information, and you'll emerge hours later as a semi-expert. You learn faster when you can control the pace and follow your own curiosity trails. Traditional classrooms feel restrictive because your brain wants to explore tangents and dive deeper into whatever sparks your interest. Number 14, you get bored easily in conversations. If your brain bails 5 minutes into small talk, you're not antisocial, you're understimulated. High IQ folks crave novelty, depth, and a bit of friction. Weather chat and copy-paste pleasantries don't cut it. You want puzzles to crack, not scripts to recite. Your mind's a high-performance engine that needs premium fuel. Small talk is cheap gas. It sputters. You come alive when the convo shifts to complex ideas, open-ended problems, or anything with layers to peel back. Number 15, you're comfortable saying, "I don't know." You'd rather admit uncertainty and go find out than fake confidence. Curiosity beats ego every time. This might seem counterintuitive, but intelligent people understand the difference between knowledge and intelligence. They know that pretending to know something is less valuable than discovering it. You're more interested in learning than appearing smart, which actually makes you smarter in the long run. Your ego doesn't depend on having all the answers. It depends on being able to find them. Number 16, you use humor like a scalpel. Your jokes have layers, callbacks, double meanings, references within references. People laugh a second late because their brain needed time to catch up to yours. Your humor operates on multiple levels simultaneously. While others are processing the surface joke, Your brain has already embedded 3 more layers of meaning, historical references, and wordplay. It's like verbal architecture. Every joke is carefully constructed with hidden rooms and secret passages that reward closer inspection. Number 17, you need alone time to reboot. Deep thinking burns CPU. A quiet walk, solo drive, or dark room resets your processing so you can run heavy programs again. Social interactions and complex mental tasks drain your battery faster than average. You need solitude to process everything you've absorbed, organize your thoughts, and recharge your mental energy. This isn't antisocial behavior, it's mental maintenance. Just like computers need to restart occasionally, your high-powered brain needs downtime to defragment and optimize its performance. Number 18, you ask brutal why questions. You don't just want the answer, you want the mechanism under the answer. Okay, but what causes that? Is your favorite hobby. You dig until you hit bedrock, then keep digging to see what's underneath the bedrock. Surface explanations feel incomplete, like reading only the first chapter of a fascinating book. You need to understand not just what happens, but why it happens, how it happens, what would happen if conditions changed, and what else it connects to. Your brain treats every answer as the starting point for 10 more questions. If you saw yourself in a bunch of these, your brain is doing numbers. Want more like this? Subscribe for weekly brain food.